Imagine this. You're a human from 1 million years ago. Your life is tough. Big animals eat you if you don't run fast. No pizza or Netflix, only scary things at night. And finding food is a big problem. Meat and plants are your food. Hunting and gathering stuff takes lots of time and energy. Let's play a game. For 1 year, you can't use any modern stuff like phones or cars. You have to do everything like a person from long ago. Sounds exciting? Well, let's make it real for a bit. In a faraway time, there were no buildings or rules. People lived in small groups. Their life was full of work and fear. No comfy bed for them. They slept outside in cold, hot, or rainy weather. To stay safe, they used caves or made simple shelters with branches and leaves. Some scientists say that they made boats from logs to cross rivers and catch fish. Now, let's imagine what a day in the life of a human from way back when might have looked like. Wake up before sunrise. Your home isn't a house, but a cave or a shelter you share with your family. Outside, tall trees and unknown animals everywhere. You see marks of other animals and wonder if they're friendly. First, you need to find food. No supermarket for you. You have to search for edible plants and berries. You must be careful because some plants could make you sick. Sometimes you find tasty roots underground, but you have to dig them out with your hands. Not easy. There's also sweet honey, but angry bees guard it. You might get stung if you try to get it. Fishing is another way to get food, but you need a sharp stick to catch fish. Getting food is hard work. It takes most of your time and energy. When you find enough food, you go back to your shelter. Maybe you share it with other families. It's safer that way. Women, men, and children help each other. They clean their bodies in a river or lake. After that, it's time to get ready for the next day. There aren't many clothes for you, just animal skins to keep you warm. You don't have a sewing machine to make them, so you tie the skins together with vines. Then comes the hardest part, hunting. You go out with other strong men and boys to catch animals for food. But animals are quick and strong. You have to chase them. If you don't catch anything, you might go hungry for a while longer. Sometimes you set traps for animals instead. You make a pit or block an animal's way and wait. When the animal is stuck, you catch it. It's not easy to hunt. Sometimes animals like huge bison, rhinoceroses, or wild pigs attack you. These animals are bigger and stronger than you. It's scary, but you have to keep trying. You need to eat. After a long day of hunting, you return home. Maybe you've caught something to eat. You share it with everyone in the group. You cook the meat with the fire you made. This makes it taste better and kills germs that can make you sick. Cooking is another important skill for humans. You have to learn how to start a fire. This is very important. You can cook food and scare away wild animals with fire. Making a fire is tough. You can't just turn on a stove like at home. First, you need to find materials that burn. Then you rub two hard stones together. It's hard work, but you finally get a small fire. You protect the fire with big stones and add materials to keep it going. The fire helps you fight wild animals. It keeps you warm at night and helps cook your food. It's a big help, but starting the fire every day is tiring. One day, someone in the group learns to make fire by hitting two hard pieces of rock together. This is exciting news. Now, you don't have to start a fire by rubbing sticks all the time. Your job isn't just finding food and making fire. You also need to protect yourself and your family. In the evening, when the sun goes down, the world gets scary. You hear strange sounds and see shadows that look like wild animals. You hide in a cave or shelter. Staying safe at night is important. One wrong step could bring big problems. You need to watch out for saber-tooth cats, giant bears, and wolves. They might attack if you're not careful. Sometimes you and your friends scare away the wild animals by making noise, using fire, and throwing sticks. But you can't always drive them away. When animals come too close, you need to hide. It's scary, but you have to stay calm. You don't have a phone to call for help or a gun to scare away the beasts. So what do? You use what you have, like fire and loud noises, to scare them off. But sometimes that doesn't work, and you have to run away fast. Running is scary, but it's better than being caught. If you're lucky, you find a hiding spot where the animal can't reach you. Until the morning, you stay quiet and still. You hope the animal will go away. When the sun comes up, you feel safer. Most animals are afraid of the light. Once you see that the animal has gone, you come out of your hiding place. You're tired and scared, but you're alive. Another day has passed. You're just glad it's over. As you grow up, you learn more tasks and skills. You might become good at making tools, fishing, or hunting. You also learn to track animals and find plants to eat. Everyone in the group has an important job. The little ones observe what others do and learn for the future. This way, everyone can help the group and survive. As you grow old, you might not be able to hunt anymore, but you have knowledge that younger people need. You tell them about plants, animals, and how to stay safe. You share what you've seen and done during your life. This way, you help them and the group keeps going strong. In ancient times, life was rough. There were no fancy stores where you could buy all kinds of food. You had to be careful when you gathered food. Some plants could make you sick, so you needed to know which ones were safe to eat. That's why it was great to be in a group. People could share what they knew and teach others. Back then, people didn't have things like computers or TV. They made their own fun. They made tools from rocks and pointed sticks for hunting. They even carved pictures on rocks and cave walls. They did this before writing was invented. Sometimes they told stories and sang songs around a fire. They also created decorations from bones and shells to wear on their bodies. Life was challenging. No one was born knowing how to make tools or find food. Everyone had to learn. Babies needed care, so everyone pitched in. Group members helped each other in every way. This way, if one person couldn't do something, someone else could step in and help. Imagine you're living in a big city. One day you wake up and all the shops are closed. You can't buy food or water. What would you do? Life would be pretty hard without these modern things, right? This is similar to how life was long ago. People had to work hard to survive. They had to find food, make tools, and protect themselves from wild animals. It was really tough. But despite the challenges, early humans were smart and curious. They wanted to understand the world around them. Because of this, they learned to farm, raise livestock, and build homes. Their developments eventually led to the world we live in today. So, how did humans adapt to survive? They worked together, shared ideas, made tools, and adapted to different environments. They also explored, experimented, and passed on what they learned. Because of these things, humans could live in various places from frozen areas to deserts and forests. Humans survived by being flexible and creative. They changed as the world changed and kept learning and growing. It's important to remember that life wasn't easy for early humans. They faced many challenges, but their spirit and determination helped them overcome these challenges. By understanding how humans have adapted over time, we can appreciate the journey that has brought us to where we are today. The story of human survival is not just about overcoming difficulties.